What's up, guys? Kevin over at LEGbrOs coming back at you with another video, kind of part 2 of the kind of secondary haul that I had here, my other second backlogged haul. So I'm going to be going through just some more of these packages. I think this is going to end up being about 4 videos long or so, so we'll try to keep them about 10 minutes, 15 minutes long. I would appreciate the like and the subscription. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of this month here, so hopefully it's August now, so hopefully that happens. I definitely would appreciate the support. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified for the next ones, because I'm getting orders pretty much every day. So should have a lot of content for you guys if you like Lego hauls or toy hauls or anything like that. Definitely a good channel to follow, because it's just going to be ongoing as I unpackage all this stuff for selling. Learn a little bit about the minifigures, what's valuable, what's not valuable. So this first lot, looks like it's just clones and droids. Kind of like a clone droid battle pack we had here. So we had the ARC Trooper, the Bark Trooper, B-A-R-C. Looks like we had 2 troopers from the 75,000, I think 75000 battle pack. And we do have some 212th Udapau troopers. 3 of those, 2 of the Phase 2. And then just some battle droids and a ton of guns. So that's a good little pack there. Those will sell real easy. Next envelope we have here. I think it was one of those 2 figs. I ended up seeing a whole bunch of deals on these guys, so I picked up as many as I could because they don't go on sale very often. They're pretty high demand figures, so I don't know why in particular there were so many good deals on them. But this is Commander Wolf and his Wolf pack. So I think there's probably 1 or 2 of these lots in there. It was just these 2 guys. So always pick up as many of those guys as I can. Any of the Wolf pack ones, people really like those because they're so rare. Only in 1 set there, so definitely a good pickup with those 2 guys. I think this one might be the same thing. We'll see. It was a pretty light envelope, so take a look here. Yep. Making sure that little note didn't have an address or anything on there. But yeah, we see we do have. Looks like this guy got some extra accessories. Actually, it looks like they switched. Well, did they switch them? Yeah. No, they didn't. Okay, so this is the Wolf pack and Wolf again. I don't know if this guy had his jetpack. He didn't have his jetpack, but I have extra jetpacks, so we'll put one of those on him. He's supposed to have that white jetpack there, so we do have Wolf and his trooper again. So looks like we're making a little Wolf and trooper collection, so that's cool. Let's see. Just trying to go through these to try to leave the big ones for their own video. Separate all the small ones into these other videos. Alright. It's looking like it's all Star Wars as well. What's going on with the theme today? That's mostly what I do. You know, let's be honest, Star Wars sells 50 times better than any other stuff, so. We do have some good figures here. We do have Shaak Ti there. Got Kit Fisto, one of my favorite figs, even though it's almost impossible to get him in good shape, and this one's actually in really good shape. This little brown stuff always wears off. It's like that rubbery material, and his eyes always wear off too. But this one is in fantastic shape, so that is an awesome pickup right there. We do have Savage, and Asajj, Ventress, Anaconda. Kind of a junk fig there. No one really likes that one. Comment below if you like Anaconda. We do have 2 Anakins. Or sorry, 3. I say 2 and hold up 3. That was classic. we have his hair too. He has a cape, which is kind of cool. This color cape is really good for a lot of really expensive figures. So we do have the battle damaged Anakin there. We have Palpatine with his capes on his arms, which is kind of interesting. I've seen that a couple times, people putting it that way. It just does not look good. Like, does that... it makes it look like a rectangle. I'm not sure where the philosophy for that comes from, but, you know, to each their own. Some people like that, I guess. We do have 2 pilots. Looks like Luke and just a random guy. C-3PO. We got a Mandalorian, almost battle pack, 3 of them. Snowtroopers, of course. We do have Ahsoka, R2-D2, it's a super battle droid, Horn Company troop. This is one of those weird pilots with that weird printed head. I don't remember what he goes to. I think he's like a V-Wing pilot or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. We do have some ARF troops here as well. And then some, looks like just some extra helmets. This obviously doesn't go to that guy. He's supposed to have a black head, but I do have an extra Vader helmet, which I will definitely take. I have a ton of Vaders and not a ton of helmets, so I'll take as many Vader helmets as I can get. Probably should have ordered Vader helmets on Bricklink when I did that Bricklink order, but, you know, it happens. Let's see. Let's round this one out with a set, just to mix it up a little bit. So this I am incredibly excited about. This was a set that I always wanted as a kid, and it just was beyond the realm of possibility. Just super expensive, and definitely not something my parents could have gotten me when I was a child. This is actually the Deep Freeze Defender 6973 from the Ice Planet series. That was one of my favorite series when I was a kid, and this one actually, from the pictures, it looked like it was in great shape, wasn't yellowing or anything, so we'll have to definitely take a look at this beauty here. The instructions are definitely in really good shape, so that's a good sign. This guy was actually selling the whole series, I believe, minus the base, which I actually already have the base, but I missed out on that one. I didn't see that auction, so I did get this one, though, so that was a good pickup. Looks like it's opens from here. So we broke up the monotony, not just Star Wars, definitely got a different kind of vintage throwback set here. I love the neon orange. Those colors just take me back to childhood so much. The sweet neon colors, the neon orange, neon greens. Everyone always says that their generation had the best toys, but I think my generation of Legos was definitely the best. In the 80s and 90s. Yeah, no yellowing at all, just a little bit of dust, but for a set that's this old, you would expect a lot more wear and tear on it, so that is totally awesome. These two things, let's see if I can put it all together. Looks like it's, I don't remember exactly how it goes. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Yeah, so these ones turn. And these things clip on there. These old pieces like these in orange are definitely hard to find, so you want to be careful and not break them when you're putting them on there. Looks like this is like the clip piece that clips it on, and then these giant skis. I love these giant skis. I'm totally nerding out right now because this this is like my childhood dream right now. I'm trying to do a little bit of that just to keep myself from getting kind of burnt out on, you know, doing so much of the kind of flipping and buying and selling. Trying to build a little bit of my collection that I never had when I was a kid, just kind of going back, rebuilding some of the stuff that I can't find or couldn't complete. Looks like this has all the figures and everything like that as well. These guys are the sweet helmets there. So that goes in there. And then this goes, I think it just goes on top, just like that. And we should have another one of these. It's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. I always dreamed that it was just this gigantic thing, because of course it was out of my reach. So I never would have known, you know, how big it was or anything like that. I think he put the little sled that comes with it in this little hatch, which I think this hatch actually opens. So I'll have to take a look. I never actually got to play with this set, so I don't know how it all works. I am just so excited, though, about it. There. Sorry, I'm kind of building on here. Definitely just want to see what this looks like. Comment below what your favorite set as a child was. I know some of you are probably kind of in that phase now, but that is okay. Just comment what your favorite set currently or in the past has been. Something that maybe was out of your scope or out of your range when you were a kid, or currently if you can't afford it or don't think you're ever going to get it currently either. That definitely counts too. I'm trying to see where this goes. I think I can't see it on the thing. I don't know if it's just a little satellite that they put up. Maybe it goes in the back. I'm just trying to see from the instructions where it goes. But I don't see. I think it probably just goes in the cargo. Oh, it goes on the front right there. Okay. How does that hook in? Is there a little thing right there? Nice. Oh, this is the... Man. I totally did not remember that there's a giant rocket in here. That is so cool. So obviously, as you can see, these little... This is the full ship here. Just in all of its glory. It is so white, I can't even believe how white they've actually kept it. Just a little bit of dust here, but usually with these really vintage old sets, you would see something, you know, yellowing, or if it was in the sun. So they definitely kept really good care of this, and I definitely appreciate that. Super bummed I didn't get the rest of the stuff from him, because obviously he kept really good care of his stuff. So I'm incredibly disappointed that I didn't get the rest of it that he actually had there. He just had the rest of the little tiny ships. And I saw that auction a little bit too late, so didn't get my hands on those. Let me see if I can get this cargo hold open. Looks like the walls are kind of imploding here. Let's see if I can fix that. Just from shipping, I'm sure. Do these raise up or anything? This looks like it's a cargo hold, but I don't know how it opens per se. Sure, it probably does. Not right there. Yeah, this whole side. There we go. This whole side was kind of caving in, so we'll have to lock that back down. If I could get in there, it would definitely make it a lot easier. There we go, there's that piece. Try not to break this thing. Those good old creaks and cracks and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna unbuild this or take it apart and then rebuild it, just because I never got the satisfaction of as a kid of doing it. In any case, I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. You can see it's kind of breaking apart right there, so I'm gonna have to put all that back together. But there is some stuff back there. There's another fig and then the little tiny sled that goes along with that. I'm gonna have to do a little research on it and see how that all works. But you do see this giant rocket here, and that sweet magnet, all those old magnet pieces. So this launches, and there's a little satellite there. So that is just so cool. Now I can't get it back in, of course. There we go. Man, forgive me, childhood version of myself. There we go. And then these two sleds detach, and you know, those figures can go out and do their own thing, explore and everything like that. So this is super cool. I'm just so excited. Totally nerding out on this one just because I never had it when I was a kid. And man, I wish I did, because this thing is awesome. I would have played with this like nobody's business if I was a child. I'm probably still going to play with it, let's be honest, a little bit here. So super cool. Thanks for hanging out with me on that little journey that I just took, reliving my past. Go ahead and comment below, again, what your favorite set is or was that you just don't have yet, that's just unattained at the moment, and you hope to get eventually. And curious to see what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit the subscription. Hopefully we make it to 50 by the end of the week. Definitely appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.